Hello guys, it's your boy here, Classic West speaking. You know how you do it. We simplify the complicated. Alright, so in today's pre-market analysis, I'm going to be talking about AUD NZD and then UNZD. But I'm going to start off with AUD NZD. Now, AUD NZD, my short-term direction is to the upside and then my long-term direction is to the downside. Now, I'm going to take our time to explain to you what I mean by these things. So let's start off with the whole process of the analysis. So I'm going to start off with the analysis on the monthly time frame on AUD NZD. So AUD NZD, I'm switching very quickly to a monthly time frame. Alright, so this is the monthly time frame on AUD NZD. Now, if you look closely at the monthly time frame on AUD NZD, let's put meaning into this time frame over here. Now, we have a monthly upper zone over here and then a monthly lower zone over here. So what else do we see here? We are seeing some form of what? Range or a consolidation over here. So this is a higher time frame range or a higher time frame what? Consolidation. Why? Because buy pressure has been protecting the downside and then sell pressure has also been protecting the upside over here. So this is a clear range or a clear what? Consolidation on this higher time frame. And then since we are seeing sell pressure from this resistance level, that means that what? Price is coming all the way down to a next support level due to what? This range or this structure formation that we are seeing over here on the monthly time frame. So AUD NZD, the overall direction of this market is to the downside. Price is coming all the way down to this support level over here. But since price is coming all the way down over here, how are we going to pick our entry before we come all the way down here? We need to go to the various time frames to also understand what is happening around those time frames as well. So AUD NZD, let's go all the way to a weekly time frame to get more meaning and get more details as to what exactly is happening over here before we be able to pick our sell all the way to the downside to reach this what? Monthly support level. So AUD NZD, let's go all the way to the weekly time frame for further look and further analysis as well. Alright, so this is AUD NZD on the weekly time frame. Now, AUD NZD on the weekly time frame, we have a weekly upper zone here and a weekly lower zone as well. Let's put meaning into what has happened over here on the weekly time frame. Now, if you look closely to the weekly time frame here, this is a weekly push, a weekly exhaustion, weekly continuation, a push, but price failed to break below the what? The lower low here to make it all the way to this what? Support level. Instead, we saw a significant amount of buy pressure that hit the market at this what? Support level, pushing price all the way to the upside. Now, according to the weekly formation or the weekly structure, since price has found buy pressure here and it's going all the way to the upside, this buy pressure is going all the way to make a second touch or to make a retouch on this one lower high on the weekly again before you see sell pressure all the way to the downside again to come all the way in the overall direction of the market. So AUD NZD, for us to pick our sell in the overall direction of the market, that sell will be located at this area before we can come all the way down. But for now, price has to go all the way back or price has to go all the way up to reach this one lower high where the overall direction entry can be picked all the way to a downside over here. All right, and then since price going all the way up here before you see sell pressure to come all the way down to a monthly support level, that means that what we can capitalize on this move once you go all the way to the various time frames. All right, and then if you look closely at the weekly time frame, this is a very nice bullish engulfing candle indicating the amount of buy pressure that is here and we'll be able to push price all the way to the upside. So for now, our short-term direction, as I said, is to the upside because we're going to capitalize on this move all the way to what? To this resistance level. And once price hits over here, we sell all the way to the downside to go into overall direction. So now, let's go and capitalize on this move all the way to this resistance level before the overall sell to the downside. So AUD NZD, let's go all the way to the daily time frame for further look and further analysis as well. Alright, so this is the daily time frame on AUD NZD. Now, if you look closely at AUD NZD on the daily time frame, we have a daily mid-range zone over here. And then price has also been able to see buy pressure, which was able to break above this what daily mid-range zone to the upside. Okay, so since price is trading above this daily mid-range zone, it gives us the free range to pick an entry above here all the way to this weekly upper level where we'll be able to pick our sell in the overall direction to a downside. And as I said, we are first going to capitalize on this move, which will complete the weekly exhaustion back to retest this what level again before we come all the way down. So let's go all the way to the 4 time frame to look for entry from here all the way to the resistance level before we come into the overall direction of the market. All right, so we are going all the way to the 4 time frame where we are going to be picking our entry to the upside for now. Now, this is our entry to the upside on AUD NZD. So as I said, AUD NZD, our short-term direction is to the upside. So we are only what? Buying for a while, but you sell in the overall direction once price makes contact with this one resistance level here before it can come all the way in the overall direction. All right, So AUD NZD on the 4-hour time frame, let's put meaning into this 4-hour time frame analysis as well. Now, if you look closely at this 4-hour time frame analysis over here, we have our 4H mid-range zone over here, and then at this 4H mid-range zone, you could see possibly what the price has made a push all the way to the upside on this 4-hour time frame. So this push on this 4-hour time frame is going all the way to make contact with the resistance level here. Once price makes contact, it will drop all the way back for exhaustion, where we are going to pick our entry from here all the way to the upside to capitalize on the move, which will reach the weekly resistance level before the overall sell to the downside. So as I said, short-term direction is the upside, and this is how we're going to pick our entry, push, exhaustion. We pick the buy here to capitalize on this move. After this move complete, then we look for a sell all the way to come in the overall direction of the market. So that is it for AUD NZD. Now let's move quickly to the next pair on my list also here. Alright, so the next pair on my list is AUD. The next one on my list is UNZD. Now UNZD, this is also the move to the upside. My short-term direction is to the upside, and then my long-term direction is also to the upside. But let me explain to you guys for you to understand what I mean by this. So AUD NZD or UNZD, sorry. Let's go all the way to a monthly time frame to begin the analysis. Alright, so AUD NZD, this is the monthly time frame on UNZD. Why do I keep saying AUD NZD? Alright, so this is UNZD on the monthly time frame. Now UNZD on the monthly time frame, we have a monthly upper zone and a monthly lower zone here as well. Okay, we've seen significant amount of buy pressure that hit the market at this lower zone, pushing price all the way to the upside. The overall direction of the monthly time frame on UNZD, as you are seeing over here, is to the upside. So once you know the overall direction is to the upside, that means that you should capitalize on that overall direction. So how are you going to capitalize on that overall direction? We need to visit various time frames to understand them and know how we can maneuver our way through the market over here. So AUD NZD or UNZD, let's take it all the way to weekly time frame for further look and further analysis. So I'm taking it all the way to the weekly time frame for further look and further analysis. Alright, so this is the UNZD on the weekly time frame. Now UNZD on the weekly time frame, we have a weekly upper zone here, weekly mid-range zone, and a weekly lower zone as well. Now let's try and put meaning into this one analysis very quick. Alright, so over here, we've seen the push on the weekly and exhaustion to the downside. What should happen next? A continuation push all the way to the upside. So UNZD, in the future, all things being equal, we are likely to see a formation like this before price will go all the way to make contact with the monthly resistance level as the overall target that we predicted on the monthly time frame. Okay, but for now, price has made a push on the weekly. Look at this. This is a push on the weekly, exhaustion, and then we are seeing continuation move all the way to the upside. So for now, we are going to pick an entry, okay, around here to reach this resistance level. Once price reaches over here, and then you know where to pick the next entry also. Okay, so as I said, our short-term direction is the upside, and our long-term direction is also to the upside. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I mean by what I'm saying over here. All right, so let's go all the way to daily time frame for further look and further analysis as well. All right, so UNZD, we are going all the way to daily time frame. All right, so this is the daily time frame on UNZD. Now, if you look closely at the UNZD on the daily time frame, what do we have here? Let me just squeeze in a little bit. Let me open up. All right, so UNZD on the weekly time frame or on the daily time frame, we have a daily upper zone and daily lower zone as well. Okay, we saw a nice double confirmation over here, which push price all the way to the upside. So this is called a daily push. Okay, this daily push is going all the way to make contact here before daily exhaustion and the overall direction to the upside. So first, we are going to capitalize on this daily push before an exhaustion to the downside, and we go in the overall direction as well. So as I said, our short-term direction is to the upside, and then that upside, our target is going to be at the daily upper zone. Once price comes all the way down for the next exhaustion, we pick the overall buy from here to the upside. So short-term direction to the upside, long-term direction is also to the upside. All right, so let's go all the way to the 4-hour time to look at how we can capitalize on this daily push before exhaustion and then the overall direction of the market. All right, so we are going all the way to a 4-hour time frame. All right, so this is the 4-hour time frame on UNZD. Now, if you look closely at UNZD on the 4-hour time frame, we have our 4H upper zone over here, 4H mid-range zone, and 4H lower zone as well. Now, what are we seeing over here? This is a 4-hour push, exhaust, another push the upside. Now, price is currently on the resistance level on the 4-hour time frame. So, if price fails to break above this resistance level, it will see sell pressure come all the way down, where you pick an entry from here to the upside to capitalize on the daily push, which will complete here before daily exhaustion, and then the overall buy to the upside. So as I said, short-term direction is to the upside, long-term direction is also to the upside once price comes for exhaustion, and then buy all the way to the upside as well. So this is my full analysis on AUD, NZD, and UNZD. If you love